Welcome to this shortwave radio channel, and this is my first personal observations with the first couple of hours of using the Sangean ATS 909X portable AM/FM shortwave receiver. This is the updated or revised version, more modern version of the original ATS 909. I have the original ATS 909 in the form of the Radio Shack DX398, which is the same radio at the beginning. And of course, they redid the full package. I mean, look at the radio, it's very beautiful. Extremely modern compared to the original one. And it's actually very, very nice. So I've been playing with it for the past couple of hours. And of course, one of the things that's nice on this radio is the fact of the different tuning modes, and especially the fact that it can fine-tune on single sideband, make it easier to tune around in signals. It is also fun to use. It's like the original. If you have the original and you get this one, you're kind of not really lost because it kind of looks the same, and the usage is the same. So I've tuned several shortwave signals with it, and on shortwave, I can tell you that what I can confirm actually is how this radio is actually deaf compared to a normal shortwave radio. When we talked on the live show so many times about the 909X, and I know some of you have it and love it, I always gave my opinion, honest opinion, of the fact that when the 909X came out and they said that they had kind of done an upgrade to the radio, I thought, well, maybe they fixed that, the problem that the radio was not very sensitive on shortwave. The 909, the original 909, is also deaf on shortwave compared to other radios. And just to give you guys an example, look at the signal strength of Radio Exterior de España on the 909X. So this is what it sounds like, using telescopic antenna only. Signal indication about halfway. But just to give you guys an idea, look at how it is on the C crane here, full scale. Actually, less noisy, sounds better. Once again, using only telescopic. So it confirms what I kind of knew all along, because I had read a lot of articles on the ATS 909X, and I knew that it didn't fix the original deafness of the 909. So if you're looking for a very sensitive radio, using only telescopic might not be the radio you want. But it actually adds one positive point. If you use it with a long wire or an outdoor antenna, because of that, it has tendency to work better than most portable radios that might overload with strong signals. So there's an advantage to this. For the rest, you know what? Except for the fact that it is in a new box, honestly, this thing performs and kind of works pretty much like the original. And I'm going to continue making videos tonight using both this one and this C crane radio. And I'll be comparing actually also with, more modern radios like the XH Data D808 and so on. Honestly, if you're looking for a sensitive portable on shortwave with telescopic, avoid the Sangean ATS 909X. It's not, it looks great, but it's not super sensitive. The speaker sound is okay. Of course, definitely the C crane wins, but look at the size of the speaker. You can't really compare that. If I compare the sound to my original DX398 or original 909, I think they compare pretty much on that. Now that I can't really use the onboard speaker on the original one, I have to use an outboard speaker. It's difficult to really have a sense of how it is. But honestly, this radio is and performs pretty much like the original. So It's a new box, a modern look, but it feels and sounds and pretty much works like the original 909. Honestly, I think the only revision they really did was put a modern take to the radio by upgrading the looks, but not much more else. So that's my first personal observations after a couple of hours. And that's also why in my videos that I've posted with Radio Japan, it was actually linked with the Texan AN48X loop, because it was actually that gave it the strong signals you've seen. On its own, it was a little deaf and even had a hard time getting the Radio Japan signal on telescopic. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.